Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames and we're back with another video. In this video guys, we're gonna talk about Ye's ridiculous and outrageous statement that he made following Kid Cudi taking the stand in the Sean Diddy Combs trial. Let's talk about it because I honestly believe in freedom of expression and opinion, but at the same time, not because you have an opinion, it doesn't mean that the rest of us needs to hear it. This is one opinion that Ye should have kept to himself because he's saying, I wish Cudi hadn't testified against Puff. We need to not be locked in white systems, praying for Puff and his family, praying for Puff Daddy and the family. Now, this is coming from a man that printed White Lives Matter t-shirt who was locked into the White Lives system, and Diddy denounced him when he was locked into the White Lives Matter system. Remember that video Diddy did telling the world not to support Ye on that White Lives Matter t-shirt? Do you see what I'm talking about when I say Ye is on the flip side of his life? This is what I'm talking about. This was the same man who was calling Kim Kardashian a ugly white woman a couple weeks ago. So you're telling me that you can be married to a white woman, you can choose to marry white woman, but you want to tell us that we should not be locked into a white system? Something is going on with Ye, and I think that it's deeper than bipolar disorder because I've never seen such a insidious behavior from an individual before. Because how is it that you're going to tell a man whose dog was beaten up, an animal that did absolutely nothing to anyone, and it's not as though Kid Cudi was with Cassie the time that she was with Diddy, So Kid Cudi's car got blown up. His dog got beaten up. He got gifts from his parents. And, Diddy or Diddy's goons allegedly went in, opened those gifts, beat up that man dog, blew up his car. And at that point in time, Kid Cudi experienced something that was horrific because Diddy was at the height of his nemesis parade. Yes, he was at his height of his nemesis parade. And for you to be coming out here and saying something like this, it really shows you that Ye is extremely, extremely sick. And I think that, this man needs to get off the internet. And that's why I've been asking, what kind of rehabilitation center is he at? It seems as though everything around Ye is such a trap that he keeps falling from one trap to the next, like he's in a trap system and there's no escape for him. Because how is it that it's okay, for all those things to happen to Kid Cudi? It's okay, because if you're saying that Kid Cudi should not have testified against Diddy, what should he have done? What about his dog? What about his car? So how is it that you support this demon dog, Diddy, someone who is known to be a demon devil dog, over a Kid Cudi? I've never seen Kid Cudi doing anything wrong to Ye, but he consistently goes after Kid Cudi because Kid Cudi, you know how we say Ye is just like that person that could not hurt a fly, but he does a lot of damage with his mouth and with his fingers, being that keyboard hero. What is his problem with Kid Cudi? When he had that little beef with Drake, he thought that, Kid Cudi should be on his side because he had defended Kid Cudi once. But what Kid Cudi did was to sit the beef and the drama out because the drama is really not for Kid Cudi. And I believe that we all can see that over the years, Kid Cudi has always been a reserved individual. And this is why the internet is saying you can't believe Ye with anything that he says because he'll apologize about something today and then tomorrow he'll be on the flip side of that apology. And here is such an example because What the heck is he up to? Telling this man that he shouldn't have testified against Diddy. No, this is like crazy. Like, how would you suggest Kid Cudi, proceed in this case? Because, I mean, the car, the dog, the gifts, and let's take those things out of the equation. Just imagine you living at an address, somewhere you call home, and you know how that space is sacred to you. You started dating a girl, the girl had to give up your address because she's scared of that guy, and then the girl had to tell you that she gave up your address to her ex-boyfriend, and then you had to flee with the girl to, a safe space because both of you were concerned for your life. And then after being scared for your life and experiencing such horror, how do you not take an opportunity to put away a dangerous, demonic individual such as that? Like, what is he suggesting, that Diddy just stays out there and continue just raining terror on people? And why is it that it is always everyone else's fault besides Diddy? Just imagine, over a dozen people, and these people are wrong, but Diddy is right. It shows you that something is really off here, and it's not these people, it is Kanye West. Now, after Kanye said that, many people were like, okay, so that means that you have been oiled up before, you have been involved in these freak-offs before, and you're a part of it. No. Whew. I believe that Diddy has stayed with Kanye West. Yes, I definitely believe it now more than ever. Like, this is just really sick, twisted, and disgusting. He is praying for Diddy and the family, praying for Puff Daddy and the family. But what about, praying for Cassie? What about praying for other victims? And this is basically, you know what? I'm wondering if there'll come a time during this trial that we're going to hear that Kanye West and Diddy did something together to someone. Because based on what Ye is doing and based on what Ye is putting out there, if someone should take that stand, I'm not talking Lauren Prashetta, right? I'm not talking her. But let's say someone should take the stand and accuse Kanye West and Diddy of doing something horrible to them. I'm going to believe it, even if it seems far-fetched, even if the details are ridiculous. I'm going to believe it on the account of Kanye's behavior, because Kanye went from hiring skinheads that looks like Diddy, promoting that viral beat-down hoodie, that hoodie that Cassie was wearing in that hallway. He promoted that. And now he's out here telling Kid Cudi that Kid Cudi should not take the stand. If this isn't some form of, like, sick, twisted, insidious behavior, I don't know what the heck else is, because what happened? Why is it that Kid Cudi should experience such vile actions from Diddy but not take a stand, and not get the justice? It's just Kid Cudi's time. And, he took the opportunity and he did what was needed to be done. And he did the right thing. It doesn't matter if Kanye likes it or Kanye hates it. It doesn't matter if he agrees or disagrees. So kudos to Kid Cudi on doing his big one. And I tell you, Kanye West is just such a mess at this point in time. Like, if someone had told me that we would be experiencing this version of Kanye West, I would tell them you're a damn liar, But it's happening, sad to see, but hey, it is definitely happening. But anywho, guys, it is your time to chime in. What's your take? While you're at it, thumbs up, share, subscribe. Peace.